We lead busy, active lives. We don't have a lot of time for fuss and bother, as we try to make every minute count in our let's get up and go and keep moving world, whether we're working or just having fun. Many of us have to deal with the problem of unwanted hair. For some, it's an annoyance or inconvenience. For others, it's an embarrassment. Today, there is a better solution for unwanted hair: the LightSheer diode laser system for hair removal from Luminous.
Excess hair can be very distressing for some people, to the point that it really ruins the quality of their lives. But I think for the most part, people view it as a cosmetic nuisance, and they have for many years used ways to try and deal with that.
What I had noticed before I started getting waxed, having waxing done, was that I noticed that the small patch of hair that was on the back of my neck was growing, and if I wear a shirt that doesn't have a collar, it might stick out, and then I guess it's a self-conscious thing. Are people looking at the back of my neck and going, God, he must be hairy?
Short-term solutions for hair removal range from irritating and uncomfortable to painful and expensive. Electrolysis is a long-term solution, but can be painful for many as well as tedious. Hair by hair, an electric current passes through a needle to destroy the hair root. It can take months or years of repeat treatments for even small areas to effectively achieve permanence.
I am fair-skinned and I have sensitive skin, so when I shave, I get rashes from it, a lot of irritation, and I cut myself. I'm always in a hurry.
Waxing is an interesting experience. It's during that time where the hot wax is being applied and it's being just ripped off that isn't so comfortable.
Well, I started having my bikini line waxed for a long time, for several years, and I experienced a lot of ingrown hairs, and that was quite annoying. And then I had electrolysis done, and that was really painful. Electrolysis, time-wise, would take a long time, half an hour, and you couldn't get the full bikini line. It would take maybe over an hour, but I can't tolerate the pain for that much time.
Now, the LightSheer diode laser system offers a real alternative.
The major impact that this will have on people's lives is that this is a far more efficient and tolerable method for hair removal for most people than electrolysis. This technique can remove more hair more efficiently over a larger region of the body for far less money and far less pain.
Nearly our entire body is covered with hair. Much of it is soft, fine, and light, vellus hair that is not so troublesome. However, for those with hair that is darker and coarse, the laser can be a welcome relief. The laser emits a focused beam of concentrated light that bypasses most of the components of the skin to target the melanin pigment in a hair follicle. It reaches and treats up to hundreds of hair follicles at a time, causing a disruption in their ability to regenerate. An important feature of the LightSheer is the chill tip handpiece, which protects the skin's surface and makes treatment more comfortable. And compression from the chill tip forces blood vessels and other parts of the skin's anatomy out of the way, bringing the hair root closer to the laser light. Hair is in one of 3 stages of growth at any given time: anagen, catagen, or telogen. Laser treatment is most effective when hair is in the active growth or anagen phase. This is when melanin, the laser light's target, is abundant.
Every hair on your body grows and then rests, and then after a resting phase falls out and a new hair comes back in. So if you do something to damage the hair, you have to look over a period of time which is at least as long as the whole life cycle for the hair. And we've done that now. The hair that is unwanted, which is usually a coarse, dark hair which is visible, has no ability to grow again after at least one of its growth cycles.
Consultation with your physician will help to determine if you are a candidate for laser hair removal with the LightSheer diode system. Hair removal with the LightSheer diode laser system is a simple, safe, non-cosmetic procedure performed right in our office. Minimal preparation is required prior to your LightSheer treatment. The length of time necessary for your treatment maybe a few minutes to an hour, depending on the part of the body being treated.
I had a test patch done last Friday to see how my skin would react to the machine, and it reacted very well. It's got a cool tip at the end of it, so that was much more comfortable. It wasn't painful at all. It was just I could feel that something was happening.
I was concerned that it was going to hurt, which is a little bit funny since I would go in and get it ripped off. But actually, the procedure itself was very short, and it was even less painful than going and getting it waxed with the cream that they put on beforehand. That's like a topical anesthetic.
For a short-time treatment, the site may be a little red and swollen, like a sunburn which is slightly tender to the touch. Many see or feel nothing at all. The treated hairs will be ejected over the course of the next few weeks. Immediately after treatment, a soothing ointment or cool compresses may be applied. At home, you may be advised to apply additional cooled compresses or ointment as needed. The good news about LightSheer: it is effective on more skin types and hair colors than any other laser system available. And you may be surprised to find that the overall cost is less than what you're spending now to remove unwanted hair.
What really struck me was the fact that it would hopefully take the place of having to wax and go back month upon month, and it would save me, it would save me a good amount of money over time.
When I investigated it, I found that it appealed to me because of the time that I spend shaving, and I felt that over a long period of time, if I had a good result and I didn't need to shave again, that that time is money, and that in the long term, over my lifetime, it would be very worthwhile.
And so it's nice to not have to worry about shaving, especially underarms, because in the morning you always have that shadow, and now I don't have it anymore because I've had 4 treatments, and now I have no hair to shave anymore, so I can just get up and go to the beach, go rollerblading, do whatever I want without sleeves, and I don't have to worry. And I find that I don't have to worry about ingrown hairs from waxing like I did before. My bikini line, I have no hairs, and the skin is very smooth, much more so than it was with electrolysis or waxing. So it's a great new technique of removing hair, I think. So I'm really happy I did this.
Consultation with your physician will help to determine if you are a candidate for laser hair removal with the LightSheer diode system. The LightSheer diode laser system could be your solution too.